Hello guys, welcome back to our channel Study with Entomologist. So today we are going to discuss about the ICFRE question paper 2019 for the scientist B post in entomology. So here are the questions. First is, who was considered as the father of taxonomy? So answer will be Linnaeus. Next is, arthropods are cygocelomates. Option D will be the correct answer. Next is, which of the following is not a principal character of phylum Arthropoda? Segmented body, paired segmented appendages, bilateral symmetry, all are present in arthropods except closed circulatory system. Next, arthropods evolved during the Cambrian period. Next is, a single specimen selected by the author of a species as its type or the only specimen known at the time of description is known as. So the answer will be holotype. Next is, insect containing laterally compressed body belongs to. So they belongs to Siphonoptera. Option D will be the correct. Next, what of the following is characteristics feature of the insect order Ephemeroptera? In Ephemeroptera, their nymphs are aquatic. Yeah, it's true. But nymph are aquatic and long lived, whereas adults are terrestrial and the very short lived. So the second is presence of large number of instar. It is also true. Third is last instar nymph molds into sub-imago and the imago. All are correct for the Ephemeroptera. Next is cerci are modified into unjointed forceps sepsin. So answer will be Dermaptera. Next, in Lepidoptera, forelegs are reduced and vestigial. Folded on the thorax is a characteristic feature of the family. So it is four-footed family Nymphalidae. Next is Weismann ring is present in. So this is present in Dipterans. Next, the type of wing coupling mechanism present in Hymenoptera. So in Hymenoptera present of the hemuli. Next, halteres which maintain balance during flight are present in. So halteres are present in Diptera. Next question is, the basal segment of the leg is, that is coxa. Next question is, the Johnston organ is present on. So it is present on second segment of antenna known as pedicel. Next is, in siphoning type of mouth part, which is spring type proboscis of structure is modification of. So it is modification of Gallia. Next is, in Coleoptera, Dictyoptera and Orthoptera, the forewing which appear to be extensively sclerotinized is known as. So these are known as elytra. Next, pterostigma is identification character of which of the insect orders. So in Odonata it is present very characteristically. Next is, typical insect integument comprises of. So in insect incubate, cuticle, epidermis and the basement membrane, all these are present. Next is, insect gut pH is about. So it is mostly acidic. It is mostly alkaline, 6 to 8 in normal, but if we talk about the Lepidoptera and Trichoptera, it will comes about 8 to 10. Next is, a respiratory system in which all 10 pairs of spiracles are functional is known as, it is known as holoneustic. Next, luciferin responsible of light production in some insect is produced by, so it is produced by Malpighian tubules. Next, giving birth to active young which undergo growth and development inside the mother only. So it is known as viviparous type of germination. Next, Haemocilus viviparity is prominent in which insect order? So it present in Strepsitera. Those are internal parasites. Next, the type of chemoreceptor are present on the maxillary pulps of Lepidopteran larvae. So these are present as Sensilla trichoidea, basiconia, coeloconia. All types of the chemoreceptor present in maxillary pulps. Next is an irritating substance produced by blister beetle, that is known as canthridin. Next, nymphs of cicadas. So in cicadas, nymphs are subterranean. They remain below the soil only. Then chitin is chemically it is N-acetyl D-glucosamine. Next, When insects remain in dormant stage due to temperature higher than the optimum, they are said to have undergone. So it is known as estivation. Next is the specific position of a species within a community, including utilization of resources both in qualitative and quantitative terms, is referred to as niche. Next, an interaction where one of the organism is harmed by associated unaffected organism minus zero type of interaction is known as amensalism. Next is study of association of organism in relation to particular area or habitat is known as synecology. Next is the type of diapause in which every individual in every generation enter diapause is known as obligate type of diapause. Next, viceroy butterfly which resemble with monarch is thus also avoided by birds is also an example of. So answer will be it is a kind of Bactrian mimicry because monarch is unpalatable but viceroy is palatable. So she can mimic to the unpalatable species so that she can get the defense. Next is K strategist insect have, so K have low reproductive rate but the high survival. So 34 answer will be A. Next is industrial melanism where dark pigmentation melanism has evolved in an environment affected by industrial pollution has been studied in which of the following. So it is seen in peppered moth known as Biston bitularia by the cattle well. Next, presence of stoneflies Plecoptera is a stream or still water is usually an indicator of that the water is clean and healthy. Next is match the insect with their pollination type. So beetles it is known as Canthrophily. Through ants it is known as Myrmecophily. Through butterflies it is known as Myophily. Through butterflies uh, it is known as Palinophily, and through circuits the dipteran pollination is known as Myophily. So in that manner the answer will be A. Next is pest population in which control measure has to be initiated, that is ETL. Next is sterile insect techniques developed by E.F. Nippling and R.C. Bushland was first used to eliminate screwworms, Cochlea hominivorix. Next is which of the following is a repellent. So repellent is a kind of, so it is a allomone. So they are excitatory means the movement, locomotory excitant, or we can say repellent, because they are beneficial to the producer and harmful for the whoever is taking that kind of pheromone. Next is scientists awarded World Food Prize during 1997 for their pioneering work in development or implementation of IPM concept. So both insects are R.F. Smith and the Perry L. Atkinson. Next, the average population density of an insect population over a long period time unaffected by the temporary interventions of the pest control, that is known as GP. 43rd question is father of host plant resistance, it is R.H. Painter. Next question is pest which occur regularly and in serious manner is known as, so it is known as epidemic. Next, in plant resistance in which the plant passes through a susceptible stage quickly, so it is known as host evasion. Next is it is known as the host escape. Next is a phenomena where a species is characterized by low reproduction rate and high survival rate, it is known as K strategist. Next, a substance released by non-living material which is favorable to a receiving organism but detrimental to an organism of another species that is found in or on the not living material is known as apneumone. Next is the correct sequence of host plant selection. So remember is HF-RAS. HF-RAS means host habitat finding, F for host finding, R for recognition, A for acceptance, and S for suitability. So option A is correct option. Next is which one of the following is a strategy to overcome development of biotype? Like we can pyramiding of the major genes also, we can incorporate horizontal resistance means multiple gene resistance, and the third breeding tolerant varieties that exert no selection pressure to the insect. So all of these we can work to overcome the biotypes. Next is egg parasitoids belong to the family. So these all three family, Trichogrammatidae, Scleonidae and the Ivanidae, all are the egg parasitoid only. Next is which of the following families contain effective predators of the insect pest. So among these all, Coccinellidae also, Ridividae also and the Chrysopidae also all belongs to the efficient predators only. Then release of large number of natural enemies that are expected to colonize and spread throughout an area naturally is known as, so it is known as inoculative release. Next is which one of the following is an attribute of an effective natural enemy? They have high searching capacity, they have high host specificity, short life cycle and higher fecundity. So all of these belongs to the effective natural enemy character. Next, a type of parasitoid when more individuals of the same species are present in a single host then can complete development in a normal way is known as, so it is known as superparasitism. Next, the first ever successful attempt to utilize biological control involved the importation of, so it's belong to the Rhodolia cardinalis. Next, the first record of an insect disease caused by a fungal pathogen is that of, so it is for Metarhizium anisopyle. Next, which of the following is an entomopathogenic fungi? So these all, Beauveria bassiana, Metarhizium and the Normorrhea riley all belongs to the entomopathogenic fungi. Next is which of the following is natural enemy of the Lantana camera? So these among these all like Esfandila lantani also, Ophiomuia lantani and Telonemia scropulosa all belongs to the natural enemy of Lantana camera. Next again it is a match like Eupatorium adenophorum. So match one with second. Eupatorium adenophorum, that is Prosidocaris utilis. Second is Chromolina odorata. Its natural enemy is Apion. Next, Lantana camera, that is Telonemia scrupulosa, and Orobenchi sirona for the Phytomyza orobenchi. So option D will be the correct. Next is which color on the label of the container indicates the highly toxic pesticide. So in that the highly toxic is bright yellow. That is red is extremely toxic and bright yellow is highly toxic. So option D will be the correct answer. Next is expand DDT. DDT is dichloro-diphenyl trichloroethane, that is option 1. Next, following insecticides belongs to the organophosphates group. So among these all, monocrotophos belong to the OPs. Next is the insecticide which is being opposed by environmentalists is, that is DDVP, because it has a very strong effect on the insects and the mammals also and fishes also. Next, the pyrethroids which is used in mosquito coils, that is elethrin. Next, universal antidote is 7 parts of activated charcoal, 3.5 parts MgO or 3.5 parts tannic acid, or sometimes they can ask in the ratio 2:1:1, like 2 parts activated charcoal, 1 part magnesium oxide and 1 part tannic acid. So that is also the same, 2:1:1. Next is mode of action of spinosad. It is, so in spinosad the mode of action is they can blocks nicotine acetylcholine receptor. So option A will be the correct. Next is inhibition of acetylcholinesterase is mode of action of, so answer will be OPs and carbamate both work on the acetylcholinesterase only. Next, insecticides which is effective against termites. So here the answer will be chloropyrifos. It is very effective against the termites. Next, match up the list 1 with list 2. DDT and pyrethroids, they work on the axonic membrane. Then nicotine work on the postsynaptic membrane. BHC and cyclodines work on the presynaptic membrane and organophosphates again work on the synaptic junctions. So option C will be the correct. Next is the spray is classified as aerosol when average droplet size, volume, median diameter is. So answer will be 50 gram. So 1 to 50 gram already we know that it is considered under the aerosol. Next is the quantity of liquid insecticide with 25% active ingredient required to preparing 50 liters of the spray fluid of 0.25% strength is. So we know N1V1 is equal to N2V2. So if we will solve this formula, so we will get the 5 liters. Next, one of the following is not an Indian bee. So Apis mellifera is an Italian bee. Next, the largest bee or rock bee which make largest hive, that is Apis dorsata. Next, the chemical composition of royal jelly is, so in royal jelly belongs to the lipoproteins, natural glycerides and the vitamins. All these belongs in royal jelly. Next, the disease caused in honeybees by bacterium Bacillus larvae is known as, so it is known as American fall brood. European fall brood caused by the Mecosynellicoccus larvae. Then safest chemical for honey bee, that is endosulfan. Next, the only country that produce all the 5 commercial types of silk, that is India. Next is India has monopoly in which type of the following silk? So directly keep the answer Muga. Next, again we have to match list 1 with list second. Mulberry silkworm feed on the Morus species. Tussar silkworm feed on the Terminalia arjuna. Muga silkworm feed on the Machilus bombyciana, and the airy feed on the Ricinus communis. 79, so our option will be C. Next, the type of reproduction in lac insect, it is ovoviviparous. Next, which one of the following function of mouth parts of insect make them effective vectors of plant viruses? So it is the piercing and sucking time. That's why these vectors are also known as the flying syringe. Remember it also, the other name is flying syringe. Flying syringe. Next is, through insect vector of plant tissues are found in several orders. Majority of vectors are belong to. So majority of vectors are belong to Thysanoptera and the Hemioptera. Next is nature of leafhopper for transmitting of pathogen is, so most of the leafhopper they are circulative and the non-propagative type. Next, which of the following is the Lepidopteran pest of Acacia nilotica, which is commonly called as bagworm? So its answer will be Eumeta crameri. Next is, which of the following are important insect pest of Tectona grandis, that is teak? So in that answer will be Eutectona species and Hybla species. Teak borer and the teak scletonizer, both are the pest of teak. Next, Hyplocerambix spinicornis is an important pest of, so it is an important pest of Soria robusta. Next, the most effective method of control for Hyplocerambix spinicornis, so the most effective method is trap tree operations in the Soria robusta tree. Next, insect galls or cystidia kinds of swelling growth in plant is formed by, so these are formed by midges and wasps. Next, termites are able to digest cellulose due to presence of, so due to the symbiotic flagellates present inside the hindgut of termites. Next, enzyme used in PCR for DNA applications, for DNA amplifications. So answer will be Tec polymerase. Next, refugia in transgenic plantations has been introduced too. So it is further to counter the resistance built up by the pest, to maximize the yields, to support the resistance in plants. So all of these are the correct only. Remember, Bolgard 1 20% refugia is needed. For Bolgard 2nd 5 to 6%, and Bolgard 3rd there is no recommendation of refugia. Next, first BT crop in India is, so it is cotton. Next question is, the most of the Indian BT cotton hybrids have one of the following gene, that is CRY1AC. Next question is, the transgenic crops with protease inhibitor genes inhibit. If there are protease inhibitor, it will directly inhibit the trypsin. Next, class of RNA essentially involved in coding for the amino acid sequence of protein is, so that is mRNA, that is related to the coding of amino acids. Next, the process by which a RNA molecule complementary to one of the gene's DNA strand are synthesized is termed as, so it is termed as transcription. Next, leading producer of lac in the world, so answer will be India. Next, the glands that help in secretion of lac, those are known as the raisin glands or the dermal gland. Next, which of these is an anticoagulant for the reds? So we know in reds zinc phosphide is known as the anticoagulant. Next, the fumigant which is widely used in quarantine stations at entry point is, so it is methyl bromide, that is banned and mostly used in the restricted use only. So thank you for watching. Please, if you like this, please share, comment, subscribe also. Thank you everyone.